What? You all think I'm addicted? Well, let me tell you something. Did you know that people who spend time on social media waste about 70% of their whole life? By the show of hands, who knew about this fact? Well, if you do, you're completely wrong because I made it all up. But eventually, I pull out a book and everyone's like, "Oh my god, you're so smart! You should look up to him! Oh my god, he's so handsome!" Well, but if I pull out my phone, everyone is like, "You're so addicted! Your phone is sucking out of your brain cells!" Well, that's life for you. First and foremost, I would like to pay my greatest respects to teachers, judges, and the entire audience here today to sit back and enjoy the show. Hi, I'm ChorteKas of Afternoon Class Level 9 Adults, and I'm honored to be on stage on this very day to tell you on why technology has made life better. Firstly, what is technology, you may ask? Technology is knowledge that caters into creating technical means for the environment. These technical means include saving time, easy access to information, quick interaction and communication, and ensuring our safety. Before we move on to the fun part, I would like to compress into three main ideas. Those main ideas are communication, transportation, and education. Now let's move on to the first main idea of communication. Do you all still use envelopes or letters to communicate? Well, if you do, you're probably living under a rock because, well, I don't. It's a waste of time, paper, and ink. And don't just imagine the time it'll take for it to arrive. It'll be ages. Well, nowadays, we could be like, beep, 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 beep. Hey, brother, long time no see. I miss you so much. What took you so long to answer my call? Okay, see you later, okay? See how efficient that was? Even though we have the phone as a gadget, the phone is nothing if we don't have the internet. The internet is what allows us to communicate or search up what is to use our gadget properly, because the internet allows us to do better things. Now let's move on to the next main idea of transportation. Horses, wagons, carriages. Do we still use them? Even though they're old ways of transporting on land, wouldn't it be a better idea to go for an automobile? Why should we ride on those old or cow horse driven carriages that are very slow and bumpy while we could go from 0 to 60 in a McLaren or a Lamborghini? Even though they're expensive brands, there's also a more affordable option like Lexus, Toyota, and even BMW, also motorcycles. There's also, in this new modernized world, that we have air transportation, because we could travel by planes, helicopters, and even aircrafts like jets. For boats and canals, we have speedboats and cruise ships that are efficient in every way possible. So don't worry they'll end up like the Titanic, because we could always sing Heart Will Go On Together. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. Oh, got lost in a moment there. So to endure you from the pain of my singing, I would like to end this last topic of education about a story about my past. So back in 2016, yes, I had a phone back in 2016 when I was 8 or 9 years old. Our teachers would let us do group assignments and projects. And the teacher didn't allow us to use our gadgets because the information online is false, untrue, unheard of, and there's no evidence to prove it. But for nowadays, in this new generation of 2023, we have smartphones and gadgets and information that's very clear. So if we have group assignments or group projects, the teachers would allow us to use our phones to search it up. So before I end this speech, I would like to re-raise the three main ideas that were raised in the speech. Those main ideas were communication, transportation, and education. A famous quote Bill Gates once said, Technology, the advance of technology is based on making it fit in so that you don't really notice it. So it's part of everyday life. So as you can see, technology is evolving around us without us even noticing. So we should all stop blaming on technology and see for yourself that technology has brought us upon a better world. Thank you.